Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 44th episode of the Dueling Dealers of Comic Art. I'm your host, Bill Cox. For those new to the show, the format is simple. Structured like a prize fight, two original comic art dealers, not sellers, will present comic art for sale that is either new to the market or priced to sell. The dealer with the most sales by the end of the show is crowned tonight's champion. During tonight's main event, all artworks presented by each dealer will be priced $2,000 or less. Rounds 1 through 6 will be $1,000 or less, and rounds 7 through 12 will be $2,000 or less. There will be a total of 12 rounds, with each dealer being given 60 seconds per round to present their artworks for sale. In total, 48 artworks will be available for purchase this evening during the show. Viewers are encouraged to be a part of the show by engaging in friendly conversation in the YouTube chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, please smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the shows on the Comic Art Live channel. To claim an artwork you want to buy this evening, type your claim in the chat in the following format. Claim 1A-Mike or claim 7B-Anthony. In other words, the word claim followed by the round number, a dash, and the dealer's first name. Please remember that every round this evening, there will always be an A or B artwork presented. Each time a dealer presents an artwork for sale, the exact claim wording will be on the screen just above the art description. Try to claim the artwork during the dealer's round, but if you miss that window, you can claim the artwork at any time during the rest of the show. You will be given a last chance to purchase artwork during the recap at the end of the show, where the dueling dealers are more open to wheel and deal if the duel is indeed a close one. Since this is the internet, there can be technical issues. We've seen it many times. When several people try to claim the same artwork at the same time, your browser may not order your chat in the same order that we see it here in the studio. Our view of the chat is ordered properly, and we will make the decision for whom has claimed the artwork. During a dealer's round, you are allowed to make an offer on the artwork presented. The dealer is not required to respond, reply, acknowledge, or accept this offer. Be courteous and only message dealers who are currently presenting their art for sale. After the show, be sure to contact the dealers if you've claimed any artwork. Let them know which artwork you claimed, your mailing address, and your YouTube or Facebook handle. Let's get ready to wheel and deal! Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
I want my dancing sidekick Sharon in my opening video.
Yeah, you should
technically give us her.
You should keep her dancing. Yeah, that's Sharon dancing is better.
I agree. I couldn't make her into the invisible girl though. What was it?
I'll dance right here.
She was dancing as Invisible Girl right next to Anthony.
That's right, Anthony. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll do better next time.
It's okay.
I did make a few new memes tonight. Not many, because obviously we've got lots of things going on with the Comic Art Live show this weekend, but I did squeeze in a few things, and I have one with Sharon dancing in it, actually. A brand
new. Her at her best.
There you go. There you go. So we're ready to do a
rock, paper, scissors.
No, we're not doing that,
paper,
Anthony.
scissors.
I actually saw that the videos that you shot of the rock, paper, scissors with your employee. I was almost going to make that into a meme tonight, but I did not have the time. Come on, nobody wants to see you beating up on your employees. At least
he's got a sense of humor about it. I mean, it's okay. He likes it. He likes camera time.
I know he does. I know he just doesn't like to get hurt when he asks for a raise. So how about you, Mike? How you doing?
All's well.
All is well. That's what I like to hear. All right. So coin flip. We're going to do it the old fashioned way today, not the poker chip that we did the week before. Let's see who gets to choose.
Anthony.
I predict. Oh my God. What is going on?
I don't know, Anthony. You've kind of been on a roll lately. You did win. Hey, dropped him out there. You did win the what was it? The high sales with the dealers another time. I think this week and the last week. So you're on a hot streak.
Oh, really? This week again too?
Not gonna
yeah, this week again too. Yeah. Believe it or
Wow, I
not.
didn't notice. I didn't see that. Thank you very much.
I
That
thought
gets
everybody
me-
kept up with my market
That gets
report.
me all the privileges and accolades that it endures,
That is very true.
engenders.
Yeah, see, even Marcus acknowledges the streak. There we go. All right. So, Anthony, what are you going to do? Are you going to go first? You're going to.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man.
Go first.
All right.
Yeah. Let's
That
go
is where you
first.
tend to have your best luck.
Get into the fray.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
All right. I'm not going to be shouting this tonight, right?
What does YPA mean?
What's your best price, Anthony?
I know.
I love
He
it.
knows.
Isn't that easy?
YPA.
Exactly.
That's funny. I love
All
it.
right, Anthony, let's get your round 1A artwork on the screen. And remember, everybody, every round will have 2 artworks. That means we got an A and a B with every round. When you're making your claims in the chat, always include the A or B. And tonight we are going with 60-second rounds versus 90-second rounds. And so that hopefully will speed the show up a little bit. And at the same time, we know everything usually happens in the recap or right before the recap when everybody's pitching offers at everybody. So we'll cut to the chase and see how
Unless
it
you
goes.
want to buy it fast because somebody else
But I
gets
got
it.
a very claimy, very claimy.
Super clean.
All right, sounds good. Well, here we go. Round 1,
All right.
Anthony.
I'm starting off with some current modern superstars in Spider-Man
Ooh.
pages. Look at this. Camuncoli.
That's
Camuncoli.
awesome.
Action page and lots of webs.
Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, Superior Spider-Man.
I'm shooting webs, if you couldn't tell.
Gets his
I
iron
wasn't sure what that was.
spider legs ripped off. So
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
575.
this is a curated debut. And so is this.
And-
This is another curated debut. Strong Spider-Man. Oh, Jimmy
Ooh.
Chung.
Details.
Spider-Man Dead No More with the Doc Ock viciousness going on and some post
From 2017, number 5.
post action. Oh,
It's
just
awesome.
love-
750, right?
inked by John Dell and amazing page.
Hey, we got our bell back.
Ding, ding,
They're,
ding.
Hey,
Starting off with superstar artists here,
I think
guys.
showing that first page again, Ryan did ask, who is that other character?
Which one?
Big
Big Chicky Poo that's
on the
ripping
first
his
page.
iron spiders off.
I believe that's what Ryan was asking, because I'm not familiar either. Are you?
It's not Chicky Poo.
All
You know
right,
who this,
nobody-
Anthony?
I don't think
Superpowered Chicky Poo.
All right, well, maybe
Doesn't.
somebody in the chat can answer that question
Yeah.
for Ryan.
Looks like a Miss
All right.
Marvel sort of character.
Very hard to tell. All right, moving over to Mr. Berkey for his round 1 and a 1A and 1B. Here we go.
Get a mic.
All right, folks, we got a great battle page here. Check this out. 1991 30-year-old Speedball battle page by the great Ron Wilson with Speedball in every panel, battling a guy who looks just like Iron Man. Very cool. Now, the character he's battling, it's all art, but the character is actually vellum on board for the top 3 panels that he's shown. Just in panels 1, 2, and 4, he's vellum. The other ones he's drawn on the board, but it's all art. But best battle page to the story, $300. Ron Wilson, inked by Chris Ivey,
Next
30
up.
years old, from the story The Dude in the Red Armor.
Next up, Mr. Berkey.
Next page, very cool, great Batman page, Manuel Garcia and Andrew Peepoy. Really nice Superman page. I'm sorry, Batman page with a character that looks like a Moon Knight. Great Batmobile, great Batman page. Just a really, really nice page with Stephanie Brown on it, who looks like a female Moon Knight. So very cool. And we have a claim for the first one.
Yes, we do. Thank you very much, Jason. And
Thanks,
Anthony, you
Jason.
did have an offer as well on your 1A and 1B for Mr. Lovitz. He was offering you $1,000 for the pair.
Ooh.
I'll do 1,200 right now.
That's a good deal.
1,200.
You were at 1325, so you're on down to 1,200 for Michael if he was willing to accept that right now. And that'll be out there. But thank you very much, Jason, for picking up that 1A piece from Mike. We appreciate it. All right, so let's see. Michael says he'll wait till the recap. So there you have it. See? Very good. All right, so moving over to round 2. Let's get Anthony's artworks up on the screen. Remember again, 2A and 2B for
It's fast,
every
Anthony. You
round.
ready? Where is
There you
it?
go, Anthony. Steve McNiven, Mark Morales, new Avengers.
And again, superstar current modern artists that are superstars, Avengers, featuring Cap really well. And The Thing, Namor, Sue Storm, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, lots of Avengers with Cap featured very prominently. Here, put your Cap face on.
Oh, my cat face.
Cap face on. Yeah, look at that. Steve McNiven, pencils and inks. Yeah.
All right, next up.
Beautiful. Another carotid debut, guys.
Woo!
Hey, carotid debut. Okay,
What's next?
this one.
Oh my gosh, this
again.
is really cool.
Been doing these superstar modern artists here. We have the Ed McGuinness and Mark Morales with Captain America confronting the earlier first appearance panel and issue appearance of Thor.
Look at the shield. Love it.
Nice. Beautiful shield.
Very nice pieces to start things off, Anthony. Very claimy.
Hey, Michael Lovitz, you want to do 1100?
All right, trying to entice him before the recap. Well, we'll see what he has to say. All right, Mike, let's get your round 2 artworks up on the screen. Here we go.
Check out this great semi-splash. Tom Grindberg and Tom Palmer, Superman 140 semi-splash from 1998. Only $400 from the story titled City of the Future. Great page. Superman in every panel, where Superman is framed for the murder of Ciramol in this Kandorian fable. That's Scorn there trying to save Superman's life. But a great Superman semi-splash, just $400. Very, very cool page. That's the first one, folks. Again, Grindberg and Palmer, 23 years old. Next page, very cool. Flannel Francis Yu, Tim Townsend. Great X-Men page from 1998, 23 years old. Beautiful page featuring Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Marrow, and Professor X battling the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, including the Blob. Beautiful, beautiful page, just $450. Great X-Men page for you X-Men fans. 23 years
I
old.
say thee nay, Hulk. You are a lightweight, sir. You can't handle your mead like the god of thunder.
Is it cologne time yet?
Good stuff.
A blast from the past. Yep. Hey, there's Johnny. All right, moving over to round 3. And yeah, see, somebody mentioned we don't have a lot of DC art on, and then we had a piece of DC art. So perfect timing there, Mr. Berkey. All right, Anthony, you ready for round 3?
I have DC stuff coming up.
I know you do. I've seen.
Are you ready?
I try to mix it up and stay, diversified.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get you 3A artwork on the screen.
Here we
Oh,
go.
look at this. Again, that serious modern superstar artist. And look at that. It's a decapitation page.
Oh,
Dismemberment all over the place.
yikes.
From the Deadpool with the swords. Remember he carries swords all the time? Look at all those limbs getting torn asunder.
Well, it's, there's more to see.
So, again, a carotid debut debuting here on this show for the first time, guys.
Nice
And gals.
page. Here's your 3B, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, look, it's got an Eternal on it. Again, a carotid debut. First time
Yay.
anywhere being offered here on the show. Hulk smash with Icarus and the girl from the Eternals, too. She's in there, right?
From Spider-Man.
Symbiote
Symbiote
Spider-Man from
Spider-
Greg Glenn and Jay Leiston that I rep.
Ding,
This
ding,
was-
ding.
Carotid debuts, a superstar artist, guys.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
do a minute and a half. We're running out of time, but that's okay.
This was an experiment. We're gonna stick with it and see how it goes.
Yeah,
I do.
I don't know.
I agree.
Do people have time to think? Take a poll.
I know. No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just realized, but that's okay.
Take
Well,
a poll.
If you guys want to switch to 90 seconds, you can see what people say, but you still got to stick to your 60 seconds here, Mike, to keep it fair.
Of course.
We'll let everybody else says they like. Well, we got to like the speed. We'll see what people say. But anyways, let's get Mike's 3A artwork on the screen.
Very cool for you Philippe Massafair fans. This is actually the pencil to the cover of Trial of Magneto #1. If Bill has the color image, but this is the storm image from the painted cover. Right there. See the storm image? That's the pencils for the cover of Trial of Magneto #1. Very, very cool. 8.75 by 11.75 inches. Very cool. The storm cover study for Trial of Magneto #1, the cover. So very cool. Do you show the published cover one last time, Bill?
There you go. And let's move over to your 3B.
Yep. So that's for the published cover. And the next one, for you Rob Liefeld fans, a great Hawk and Dove full splash pencils and inks by Rob Liefeld. All Rob Liefeld here from 2011. Great splash from Hawk and Dove #4 where Hawk is interrogating the Condor. But it's a full splash Rob Liefeld from 2011. 10 years old. And how many times you're going to get a full splash of Rob Liefeld DC Splash for $6.50? So that's the one. Inked by Adelso. So Adelso Corona inks. I forgot to mention that.
All right. And as the chat has, I think, set the record straight for us, they all prefer the 60-second rounds. So we're going to stick with that, at least for the rest of this show.
I didn't know if we had a claim on one of the on this one earlier. I didn't before the Liefeld. Did you see that?
It said claim 60 seconds.
Somebody
I'm sorry. I thought he meant
somebody said claim
that.
60.
Okay.
No. They were claiming the 60 seconds, which is
Okay.
all right.
Sorry.
That way we can give you a little. You already take leeway in the recap. Now you can
Yeah.
actually take leeway in the recaps. So, all right, let's move over to round 4. Get Anthony on the board with his round 4A and 4B.
Lots of great stuff coming up, guys. Look at
Fantastic
this.
Four.
How Spider-Girl compares with Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah.
How do they compare?
Well, she has memories. I don't know.
Anthony.
The ability to
Wasn't
climb
part
walls.
of that.
Not so. What?
Oh,
By Pat Olaf and Joe Rubenstein, a great kind of summary page of their powers. And look at that top panel.
Wait, what are these lines called again?
Spidey sense.
Spidey sense lines.
With
I love
lots
that.
of Spidey sense.
Oh.
See, so that's what they share. All right, over to your second piece, your 4B artwork. Dan Jurgen, Scott Hanna, Heroes Reborn.
Now this is a funny one. This is a funny one because it's a Marvel double action. It's got Nighthawk, but it's the Green Goblin is killing the Falcon like he killed Gwen.
Whoa.
And we're missing that great snap in that final panel where the Falcon's neck breaks. Snap! There it is,
Marcus
Marcus.
saw it.
Why?
Yes.
Hello? Turn those machines back on! Is this chat even working?
All right, so a couple things we got to get out of the way quickly on this one. Mike, you had an offer from Greg Teagues on your 3B artwork at $600, and that was your $650 Rob Liefeld piece.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine.
All right, so
All of a sudden, I have a ton of business. Look at
well,
that. Let's work this out. Okay.
All right.
Anchor offered $550 at 4A.
yes, he did. He offered you $550 at 4A, and
Is that the Avengers page? No.
the 4A was the Spider Girl annual page
Oh, Spider-Girl annual.
that you were at $750.
What? Okay.
But also, it doesn't matter because the two ones down, they offered you $600. That's the higher offer. You've got a mix of offers here. Anthony.
Well, let's take care of Michael Lovitz. All right. So I said 11. He came back at 1050. So let's do that.
Okay,
We'll
so
put
you're
that
going
on.
1050
We'll
for the
score that
pair.
on the board. And
All right.
For these two, right?
And then 1B at 550.
This is.
Oh no, we just sold those.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm showing off the 1A and 1B that have been claimed by Michael Lovitz for 1,050. So back to, you've got your high claim, your high offer on 4A is the $600 offer right there. And do you want to take that, or do you want to move on from that? That one is for the Pat Olaf Rubenstein Spider Girl. That was at 750.
This one? Yeah.
That is that one. Yes.
All right. So I'll knock it down to 700 right now, and the first one at 700. Look at all those figures.
Okay.
You can't even count them all.
All right. So you're at that level 700. So,
Wow.
And let's see what else you got. And you did have a offer from Kelly Green on your 1B at 550, and that can't be right.
That's already
Or is
sold.
that right? Oh yeah, that one's already
No, that
sold.
was
Yeah,
that was the love.
Sorry, I'm trying to get through the list without. See, now this is getting to get confusing when we do this.
With the speed.
But at any rate,
We'll get it.
What's confusing about doing business?
yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'm not going to get snuttered here. I know it's Mike's turn to go for his 4th round item. So let's get his artworks up and on the screen here.
Very nice full splash, folks. Paul
you go.
Pelletier, Infinite Frontiers #3, the full published splash, issue 3. We got full splash images of Power Girl, Jade, Wildcat, Atom Smasher, and Damage as they prepare for battle. And it's signed at the bottom. Really great full splash. Beautiful full DC team splash. $600 by the great Paul Pelletier. That's the first one. Beautiful full pencils for the finished piece. And there's the Bill is showing the published piece. And the last one for you Thor fans, Eric Larson. Are you kidding me? Eric Larson, inked by the great Klaus Janson. Thor 28 page 3. Just a great page there with Thor and the Warriors 3. Hogan, Fandro, and Volstagg as they get ready to battle the Wrecking Crew. With the Wrecking Crew right there. Just a very, very cool page by the great Eric Larson and signed by Klaus Janson at the bottom. These are great pages, folks.
Very, very true. And you did have a offer from Mark Hager on your 4A artwork. That was the Infinite Frontier splash. You were at 600 on that one. They're offering you 5.
If we can meet at the middle, Mark, I'll sell it to you before the recap for 550. So,
all right, Mark. There you go. A counter offer at 550 on the 4A artwork by Paul Pelletier.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
some nice DC representation of Power Girl in there. She got all dirty.
All right. All right. And all right. So we're moving.
Good pieces.
Good pieces. Moving on to round 5, though. And so we can keep our rhythm here. As somebody mentioned, we seem to be off our rhythm a bit with all those offers flying in. But moving over to round 5, Anthony, you get to start us off, of course. So let's get your 5A artwork.
Well, Mark says he wants that Power Girl splash. Okay, so here's my DC representation. I have a vintage Humberto Ramos splash from Steel Annual 1, one of his earliest jobs. Inks by Dan Davis. This is from 1994. This is where Humberto got his start at DC on the steel and hardware. And it's a full splash where Steel is getting shot by a cannon. This is actually the original Steel back in the day. I think that's the Civil War version of John Henry. That was the ancestor of Steel in that story.
Boom! Okay, there it is.
Now, this another superstar artist in his best form. A Strange Academy page, a great Strange Academy page, which is really hard to get in this market because they're very hotly contested over when they're made available. Doctor Strange all over the place. Maybe we need that other 30 seconds.
It is a little tough. There's no way we're not going to get right, because we're not going to stop the A and the B. I know a couple people were saying that, but if you do that, then it would be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and all that. And yeah, it would be a bit more of a drawn out affair.
A tennis match.
Yeah, and I'm not ready to play Pong every Wednesday evening.
You look like the yellow tennis ball tonight, honey. Look at you. You're all yellow.
Bounce.
All right, Mike, are those your round 5 artworks?
No.
No, I didn't think so. All right, let's get your round 5
right
artworks.
here.
All right, 5A is on the screen.
For you DC fans, the great Alex Maleev, beautiful 11 by 17, gorgeous pinup of Starfire. Holy moly. Just a wonderful image of the female Teen Titan. Beautiful image done in a little bit of mixed media, different shades of inking and charcoal, but beautiful by the great Alex Maleev. Signed at the bottom, done on 11 by 17 artboard. Just a beautiful, beautiful pinup of the great Starfire. That's 11 by 17, folks. Gorgeous piece. That's the first one. Second one, 2-piece lot because there's pencils and inks. I love this one. Brian Level, full 11 by 17 pencils, and Jay Leaston's full inks. Just a gorgeous semi-splash. This piece is just drop dead gorgeous. 2 for the price of 1. A Wolf in Gotham, issue 1, page 7. But you get Brian Level's pencils, phenomenal, full detailed, and you get Jay Leaston's full inks. I mean, look at that thing. That is one gorgeous piece of art, boy, and you get both of them.
Bill says, come to Dueling Dealers with Anthony Snyder. Have a few laughs, sell some art, and have a good time.
I still love that.
Fight a really mean ballet dancer. Fight the ballet dancer, Mike.
I know.
Exactly.
Gorgeous pieces there, folks.
And
Yes,
I
they
think
are,
we're
Mr.
bringing
Burger.
out our A game tonight.
Lots of
Those
good
are good
art. All right.
pieces on both sides.
Moving on to round 6 with Mr. Snyder.
I have
And,
carotid the butts.
Yes, you do. Here we go. This is a really nice piece by Mr. Darrow.
Yes, fan favorite Jeff Darrow. Oh, can't see him at shows right now. So look at how big that is. If you're into arachnids and ants,
Ant-Man.
I like Ant-Man. Who'd you go with?
It looks like the wasp there, too.
So that's a really big piece of art. How big, Anthony? Oh, 2 hand. 1, 2. 2 hands by 3 hands. And it's really big finished art of the Ant-Man versus a Hydra spider.
It's awesome.
Oh, with a ton of detail. And for our UDC fans out there, I have another fan favorite commission, Steve Rude. Things that Steve Rude, Commandee, Steve Rude, from the year 2000.
$8.75.
And yeah, $8.75. Okay.
$8.75 on the pair. All right. So, Mr. Berkey, you did have a offer while Anthony was up there, and I just have to find it again because it slid off the screen. It was from Tony Brischler on your 5B artwork for $500. You were at $600 for that Brian Level Jay Leasteen piece. Mike, your mic is muted.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Sorry,
What were
when
you gonna
Anthony
say?
was talking, I muted myself because I took a sip. If we can do 550, I'll do 550.
All right. So you're gonna
Before we get to the recap, Tony, just let me know.
And
honoring.
I just want to, can I just remind people that every order from Anthony's, all the claims gets their
Portfolio!
Yep. And speaking of
Dueling
claiming
Dealers and
claims,
comic book art to portfolios, especially brand new
I did like
portfolios.
when Goo mentioned John McClaim.
John McClain, that is a good one. I like that. Oh,
And
audience.
I'm gonna have to do that as a skit. I'll wear my wife beater t-shirt. I mean, my tank top t-shirt.
Yeah, your
Yes.
tank top. So politically incorrect, Michael.
Yeah.
All right. Over to Mike with his round 6
550.
artwork.
And every claim
Claim
gets
to get this for 550 right now, but
hard.
Tony, if you made the claim, you get 550. You get both.
All right,
You
Mike.
get both.
Mike, we're going to round 6 now, sir.
That is correct. 6 is next, Bill. Right after 5.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Beautiful Tim Truman penciling Dracula page. Semi-splash. Oh, my God. A full splash with a little inset panel. Black Lamb, number 5 splash with Dracula bringing luscious blood dessert for his daughter, Contessa. Lovely. I promised you only the best, just as you promised my mother. But just a gorgeous, and it's signed right there by him. Beautiful splash page of Dracula from Black Lamb by the great Tim Truman. That's the first one. Second one for you Silver Surfer fans, the great Tom Grummett, inked by Kerry Nord. Check this out. We got Mephisto and Silver Surfer, 24 years old. This is a doozy page, folks, from the story Between the Devil and Dead. We also have Agatha Harkness, who's going to be in one of the next Marvel movies. Alicia Masters, Dan Fryer, and Mephisto. Great page, and there's the published page Bill is showing. But Mephisto art is getting incredibly hot because Mephisto is going to be supposedly one of the main nemesis in the next Marvel movies.
Man, you're giving him. Yes. All right.
Good pieces, folks.
Yeah,
Now,
you
Mephisto's been hot ever since WandaVision because everybody thought that Mephisto was behind the whole thing, but it wasn't. And then, now they got to use him somewhere.
Agatha and Mephisto.
It was
Very
Agatha all along.
On to round 7. Anthony, let's see your 7A.
All
artwork.
right.
Oh, carotid to butts. Now, these two I'm offering together as a pair because I picked these up recently, and I think they look great together. Here, you hold the one with the girl,
Tigers.
and I'll be Tarzan. Ooh. Tarzan.
Rudy Nevers.
So I thought these would look great together, so I'm offering them together because you got Deja looking back with a pair of tigers.
Wonderful.
With a great pair of tigers. And then
Yes, Anthony. And now
Yes.
your
We
next
get
piece,
it.
though.
all right, so I think those look great together. They'd frame up really good
Yes,
together.
I agree. They're awesome. And this one, Frank Miller, Daredevil.
No, it's a blank. Turn it around, honey.
Oh, my.
This we have a Frank Miller Elektra sketch cover. And remember, every claimy claim gets a card from the Dueling deal as a comic book art.
I thought it was art.
Trading
and then
card.
You were giving a comic book away with the art, so I got confused. Ta-da!
All right,
Yeah,
I've got a couple claims.
I'd like to interject at the moment. Then I'm beginning to think the 60 seconds just don't work because people ask questions, we can't answer them. And as much as I like the 60 seconds, because it'd be moving us along, like Brian Peck said, when were those two pieces done? So, it's like we have no opportunity to really.
I can't even read the chat at this rate. Yeah.
I get it. Well, we're going to finish round 7 with this, but I do think we should switch back to 90 because we're not going to be able to keep up with the.
All right, I got a couple.
Right, but I don't
somebody
because we had. Well, somebody was offering you for one of the pieces.
No, Steve
500
Rude.
Deja alone.
No, but Steve Rude. Somebody wants Steve Rude at $650. Where am I at?
There was an offer at $650 on the Steve
Wow.
Rude, and you were at $875. So,
Oh, okay. Now I'll hold off on that one.
so the recap.
I could do like $750. So cool, and it's 21
right.
years old.
There you go. So you're offering $750 on that one, but next one, George did offer you $500 for just the Deja Thoris piece. Which of course you're about $600 a piece for both of them.
Yeah, I'll do 600 on Deja alone. I think it's more like,
All right.
I got to split them up like that. Look at those tigers. Oh my God. 600 on Deja alone.
All right. So
Wow, that's amazing.
so to keep things fair, Mike's going to be on 60 seconds for this one, but then after that, we're going to stick it back to 90 because there's just no way to kind of keep this thing flowing in a appropriate manner. I know it drags the show out sometimes, but it is getting a bit too quick here. So, all right, Mr. Berkey, we're going to let you start off round 7 and wrap it up. So let's get your 7A on the screen.
The art that made Pat Olaf famous, his very first stuff, Untold Tales of Spider-Man. This is a great storyline from 1996 with very cool. Not giving any Eternal spoilers away, but Spider-Man battling the Black Knight. Oh my gosh. Just a great page from 1996 from the story Without Warning. the story actually happens in between after Spider-Man 12 back in 1964. But very cool page, Pat Olaf and Alvey. Great Spider-Man page with Spidey in every panel. So that's the first one. And we have a claim. A second one, very cool. The great Erwin Hasen Golden Age Flash number 32 cover recreation. Bill was gracious enough to show the published cover at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful Flash recreation by the great Erwin Hasen. It's 11 by 14 and a half inches from the All Flash 32. Just a great pencil inked and hand colored, all by Erwin Hasen and signed at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful cover recreation by the Golden Age great who drew the original back in 1940s. So.
And Brian Beck is asking for a date on the Hasten, I believe.
Yeah, there is no date on it, so I don't know. But I'm guessing he did it in the 80s or 90s when he was doing his recreations. But it's not dated, but he did sign it at the bottom. But beautiful piece, all by introducing. I didn't know that was the first appearance of the Fiddler. The villain, the Fiddler, was on that comic, but it was the last issue of All Flash. So.
All right, so now we're moving over to round 8. We're going to do 90 seconds here. I know that Maureen is in Florida, but she can switch the clock to the 90 seconds. Yes, thank you, Tony R., for that purchase. We all appreciate it. So, yes, we're going to do 90-second rounds going forward, except when we get to the recap. And we need
all right, so George did the...
Yeah, George, yes. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that. I highlighted it on the screen. George did pick up the half of your 7A for $600 for the Deja Thoris. So when we get back to the recap, we'll only be showing the Tarzan, and you can price that one accordingly. All right, so
I'll put this out at 500 if anybody wants Tarzan at 500.
Okay.
So and Alberto, there's a nice cap featured Avengers page.
We'll see that. It's not the recap yet, Anthony.
Okay.
All right, so we're at 90-second rounds now, round 8, and of course after round 8 we have a cake break.
Yay!
There you go. All right, so let's get Anthony's 8A artwork on the screen. 90 seconds. Here we go.
Now, this is from Arvell Jones, and look at this. This is a edge-to-edge art. There's like a dozen members of the Hand fighting, facing off with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And Arvell Jones was one of the first black artists that worked at Marvel. I believe he might have been the first, him and Billy Graham. So, and he did some Black Panther and Luke Cage art back in the day. And this is really, really nice piece.
I agree.
I agree too.
There's like a dozen hands. Dozen hands. All right, so now we go over to the second piece that I'm doing. Tom Morgan. Wow, look at this nice Marvel commission of Daredevil.
I love it.
Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Widow, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist again.
Wow.
So these are both edge-to-edge art on 1117 boards.
Incredible.
Yay.
Very nice. Very nice.
That is a nice one. And you did have a question on the prior piece because you wrote cover commission on it. I'm assuming
he left off the word quality commission.
Ah, yes, it was not in the copy.
Yeah, sorry. Cover quality.
Very, very good.
All right. Lots of hands.
All right. Moving over to Mr. Berkey's round 8. And then the cake break, Sharon.
Okay. Here I go.
All right, Mike. Let's get your 8A artwork on the screen. Here we go.
Cool. I saw the ink version of this before. This is the pencil, the detail. This is the final pencil. John Romita Sr. Shadow Cat design. 11 inches tall on vellum of the character Shadow Cat. Very cool. Vellum on board. And we have a claim.
Yes, we do, from Mr. Donnelly. Thank you, Rich.
I knew Rick would want that because I think he got the other one. That's my last one of that. Oh, And this one, very cool. Round 8. Check this huge piece out. By Monte Wolverton, which is Basil Wolverton's son. But he was a famous. Wait, let me get this the right way. The underground artist. This is very cool. This is titled Barfina, which displays Wolverine. This is published in a 1996 book, Lena's Battling. So this is a published pinup, pencil inked and hand colored by Monte Wolverine. It's 16 1/4 by 22 inches. This is a published book from Lena's It's a 1996 book called Lena's Bambinas. It's the 22 daughters of Basil Wolverton's Lena the Bambina, and they show these crazy females. And this is a published piece. I thought it was just really cool. Pencils, inked, and hand colored by Monte Wolverton of the character Barfina. Crazy stuff. That's the piece. And when you look at any Wolverton art, that's the piece.
Very true.
But again, it is a published piece, believe it or not. So that's
It's pretty freaky.
Her tongue sticking out, believe it or not, with her eyes popping out. Ooh, yeah. So.
All right. Well,
Batman needs some cake too. Hey, Robin, if Sharon can't get me some cake, little chum, I need you to get me some cake.
Hey, look at this.
Now, I've touched on the fact that I'm a big Dune fan, and I've been, torn between my feelings about the movie. But I kind of stole this from the AT&T store, the sign. And my wife's like, "Hey, you want me to make you Dune cake?" I'm like, "Okay."
It's the sandworm from Dune cake.
Look at that. How'd you do those teeth, Sharon?
I made them out of fondant.
Fondant.
I thought this was an alien cake.
Right? It does look like alien.
But it's made
a chest buster or a cake buster, but it's
and guess what kind of cake it is? Spice cake.
Very
But of course.
spicy.
Yeah, and sandy, because
What'd you make the sand out of, Sharon?
vanilla wafers.
Oh, Nilla wafers.
Yes.
Now, is this an edible cake? Can we eat it?
It is edible.
Yeah.
Does it taste good? It tastes like a lot of spice.
Lot of
boy.
spice. Dune, Arrakis desert planet.
Yes.
No, it's not a belly buster. It's the
It
sandworm.
looks very similar, and he actually did do his version of a sandworm. Geiger did a sandworm version.
What? He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Oh, it's gonna get you, Anthony.
What's in the
All right,
box?
bye.
Did you bring a box?
Bye,
My Benny Gesserit witch.
I'm just loving the chat. This is great tonight.
He who controls the spice. What do we got? We got some business. 750 on the rood.
There was a claim on your 6B that you were at 750. That is very true. So 6B for you has been picked up.
Yay!
By
Thank you,
Jay Murray, 5150.
Jay Murray. Thank you very much. That's
Yay.
a really nice, clean piece. Very, Kirby Royer-esque, of the Steve Rood, and really nice. I loved Commandy. Commandy was my favorite. Well, it wasn't Fourth World. It was not in the Fourth World, but it was in it. It was marked in the adventure category.
Thank you, David, for the super chat there. Great show, guys. We appreciate it. Always trying to do something new every now and again, and we'll see what I think the 60-second thing did not work well for us. Lesson learned. I think we're better off moving a little different. And let's see. What's
I wish
that?
I knew how to pronounce Mashik's name. Mazik's name.
Right, you were at 7. You had dropped that 750 piece to 700 for the Spider Girl page.
Oh, Spider Girl. Oh, so hard. So good. That page is so good.
But again, you were at $700, and you want 750 to 700. Are you going to take the 7 or the 650 offer?
Major. Magic is a good customer. I got a pile building for him, so I'm gonna take that for him, and then Rick, I'm gonna take that for you on the Tarzan. Doing some business.
All right, so your 4A just sold for $650 to Mazic, and
Is that how you pronounce his name?
well, I'm probably butchering it, but
Yes,
but I'm
ask
trying.
him can you type in how to pronounce your name?
Well, you know what? You can get that out of him in an email when he
right.
shoots you an email. But Rick Welch has also claimed the Tarzan piece, which was the other half of the 7A, at $450. So thank you very much, Rick Welch.
Yay!
Up
So
there as well.
doing some business.
Yes,
Hooray.
we are. Yes, we are. Trying to get it done before the recap. That's the way we like it. All right, so we're going to move over to round 9 here, and I'll try to get these scores figured out. I know that some of the counts aren't right. I've been texting with them.
Yeah.
I know Mike has 5
That's
sales,
major.
and I don't know what Anthony's technically at right now. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 6.
So do we have a minute and a half now?
We
just
you
did
had
a
a
Had
minute.
it last round.
You had it the last
Dooning
round.
dealers. Dune. Desert planet.
Yes, exactly.
Whoever
Thank you,
controls the claim.
All right. Hey, Anthony, you're up now, so you shouldn't be leaving the room.
Where are
What?
you going?
I thought Mike was up.
You're up.
I just sold 2 things. I thought it was your turn.
We just had a cake break, Anthony. All right. Here's Anthony's 9A artwork.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Come
No,
on.
you didn't.
All right. So,
Another reason for 90-second rounds.
all right. For my DC fans out there, I have a really nice, I like big art and I cannot lie, double page spread. Sharon, here, take a piece.
I got a piece.
And there it is. So this is Our Man all throughout. Oh, Mark Hager was out there. He loves Our Man. All right. So, and it comes with the prelim.
Ooh,
So-
the prelim too.
Yep, the prelim. So, this is Our Man fighting. It's not Golden Age. I think these are like neo-Nazis.
Oh, there you go. That's a good.
Yeah, neo-Nazis. So it's like a modern day Our Man and a bunch of crazy neo-Nazi guys, and he's fighting them. So you got a
Here's
double
your 9B.
page. Oh, all right. So 9B, I'm trying something different here, guys. Let's try not to break it up, but I don't
It is-
know.
It is 2 pieces of art.
Yep, 2 pieces of art by the great Gil Kane.
Oh.
We got a Blue Devil page that's all action, and then we got what's in the box. Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Oh.
No, look at the little girl. What's in the box? It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. That's her as a little girl. She's gonna have her head in there. Rattle,
Oh,
rattle.
no.
Gwyneth Paltrow as a little girl, and then we got the Gil Kane. We got the Gil Kane. So that was the Gil Kane round. Duke Blue Devils. Yep, I almost went to school there, but couldn't get past calculus.
I believe it. And I missed thanking Mikhail. Looking forward to the Dooning Dealers episode. I appreciate that sentiment there, Mikhail. And also to Rick Yankowski for the quality entertainment this evening.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Hey, you know what, Anthony? It's probably easier when they're like the multiple pages are from the same book. That makes it really, really confusing.
I
That's
know.
like
I was trying
that's
something
like, that-
different. with
that's
the same
essentially
artist.
cheating by bringing an extra piece. That's like bringing 25 pieces of art to Mike's 24.
What?
It is.
It's about Gil Kane in this round. I was trying something different.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. All right, Mr. Berkey, round 9 for you.
Round
And
9.
You can go to the bathroom now if you can do it in 90 seconds, Anthony.
On your mark. Get
Yeah,
set.
go potty, Anthony. Very cool. Barry Kitson from 1995. Look at this awesome DPS by the great Barry Kitson from Azrael number 12, pages 2 and 3. 26 years old. I mean, look at the art on that. Oh, it's just gorgeous. By the
That's a
great
beauty.
Barry Kitson, and it's and ink by James Pascoe. Just a great story, great spread from the story Angel Rising. 26-year-old DPS with Azrael prominently shown throughout the entire piece. Wowza, folks. Just a great piece. And that's the first one. Yep. And it's all art. So everything is art from top to bottom. That's the first one. DPS, folks.
All
Very
right, and
Kitchen.
here's your next one.
And the next one, very cool. This is actually a birth page in a sense. Well, first issue page, but Power Girl Showcase 97 is Power Girl's first issue where she gets her own book. 1997, Showcase 97 with Power Girl throughout. There's that. That's the comic book cover right there. Exploding into her own action-packed issue. Showcase 97, Joe Staten, inked by Joe Orlando from 1997. Just a great page where Power Girl explodes into her first action-packed solo issue. She first appeared in All-Star 58, but this is where she gets her own title. Showcase 97, Joe Staten, Joe Orlando. Very cool, very cool.
A couple nice pages there.
Yep.
Hey, Anthony, you did it.
You made it.
He's a big boy. All right. Somebody said you might want to consider a Depends or something like that. I don't know, but hey, it is what.
Well, give me some. Give me a an adult diaper here. You got one, Sharon?
No way. All right. Moving on to round 10. Look at Mr. Berkey. That you've got to like make a mask out of your artwork sometime. Just to
Here's Johnny.
Okay, moving over to round 10, and Anthony gets to start us off as always. So let's get his 10A artwork on the screen, and here we go. It's another.
Ooh, this is awesome.
Another pair of artworks here.
Yep. So we got curated debuts from the big Umbrella Ramos deal I did recently. I haven't offered these on my website or anywhere else before. So these, I thought they worked really cool together. And I hope that meets with your approval, Mr. Bill.
It does. It does. Sir.
Thank you. All right. So we got a Hulk splash, and he's crashing through with the X-Men, Cyclops in the back. And then you got a Hulk, Hercules, and the Minotaur, which all work together for the Greek myth type thing. And those will look really cool together. $750 a piece on 2 splashes by the great Umbrella Ramos from the Champions title.
All right. Next up is your 10B artwork.
All
Nice.
right. Now this
Spider-Man.
is a really quality page by the great Jim Chung. Oh my God. Again, a curated debut. Here it is.
Ooh, look at the Spider-Man.
Spidey-Man Splash versus Electro, Sinister Six villain. Oh, look at that. And I love how he's backlit like that. In the original Marvel Annual 1, the first appearance of the Sinister Six, where Ditko drew splashes, he was backlit like that. So it's kind of an homage. Right, Mike? Is it an homage?
Homage.
Homage? It's a homage?
Homage, homage, however you want to call it.
In Northeast Ohio, it's
And-
homage.
He has his layouts on the back, Jim's layouts on the back. Can you see it?
Cool.
No, can't see him. It's just big and white.
There we
you
go.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Nice.
Very,
Spider.
very nice. All right. It looks like Mike has been
Oh,
replaced
That's the
by
Hulk.
the green July.
Ooh.
Hard first.
All right. So we were going to Mike's 10A artwork. Here we go.
Holy mackerel. Incredible Hulk Annual 1 full splash page. Oh my gosh, Hulk smash. Hulk is pounding all these men that are stuck in the ground with their heads showing. Hulk Annual 1 from Alan Bernueve and Mark Pennington, published. Incredible Hulk's Annual 1 splash. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. If you want a Hulk splash, check out Publish Splash in bottom right corner. Ah, great piece, folks. Wow. Doesn't get much better than that. So that's the first one.
Yep. And here's your second one. 10B.
Now this is used as a double spread splash and a cover. great Mark Texiera ink by Jimmy Palmiotti. Oh, my Lord. From Conan, The Daughters of Medora, back cover and a DPS. There's the back cover Bill is showing. And it's also used for the back cover and the DPS inside the book. From 2004, done on two 11x17 boards. Mark Texiera ink by Jimmy Palmiotti, 17 years old. Just a beautiful killer image of Conan on top of a giant mound of barbarian victims. Holy Toledo. This one is truly a doozy, folks. Look at all that great art. Wow.
All right, and Anthony, you did have two offers on your 10B. The first one was from Anker at 1,000, and then Michael Wygant did one just here at the end before we could talk to you, and it was for 1,100, and that was the piece that was a Jim Chung, John Dell, Spider-Man page. You were at 1,250. Yes.
Yeah, this one.
Yep. So, are you going to take the $1,100 offer?
I feel like I need. How about first at 1,150?
Okay. Not taking the 1,100. Countering at 1,150 to the first.
I'm just going to give everybody a shot at 1,150. You know, I didn't.
Nope. Hey, it's
Is
your
that
art.
fair?
It's your art.
And of
I
course,
I do not pass judgment on offers taken or not. All right. So, well, I guess it's now been claimed by
mate. Oh,
yeah, you're gonna have to get a proper pronunciation because I will continue to mess that up.
Message.
Message. I love that. That makes sense. Message.
All right, claim with the message.
Thank
Bill. She was
See,
a
I
professional.
told you. I put Sharon in a new one.
Thank you, message.
Was 10B claimed? Yes, it was. EC. It was claimed by Message. So there you go. At 1150, it was claimed for Anthony's 10B artwork.
Thank you, message.
Thank you very,
Yes.
very much.
All right. So now we're moving around over to round 11, and I've got everything flip-flopped wrong, don't I? Because we've got to get Anthony. Right? You ready, Anthony?
I just sold something. It's my turn again.
Yeah. This night is hitting a little different, as the youngins say. So, round 11, and
Yes, round 11. I'm ready to go.
And here is Anthony's 11A.
Oh, look at this. A real published
Oh.
Marvel cover, UK.
What?
Win a Hulk Viewmaster. What? Okay. So this is oversized a little bit. It's like probably in European measurements. Super Spider-Man TV comics with a great Thor on top. So it's by Jerry Paris. And it's marked, well, this was probably a later version. This was probably Super Spider-Man, and then it was Super Spider-Man TV Comics, 20 pence. So it was published probably more than once. And
Awesome. I love it.
yeah, so it's a little oversized as far as width.
Little
because,
wider.
yeah, a little wider. So that one is by Jerry Paris, and it's dated 1982. Dated 1982 in the little box down there. So, centimeters. Don't know centimeters. Okay.
On to your 11B. It's another pair of artworks from Anthony.
Yep. Okay, but this is because I wanted to max out the price range.
I know.
Now look at this. And for you Conan fans out there, here we have
Ta-da!
a cover quality Mark Bagley commission, and then these Rudy Nebres pages sold like hotcakes. Look at that Rudy Nebres splash.
I
So
think you have a claim.
I was just going to highlight that one as well. Oh, nope. David has said it was an error.
Oh.
Yep. It was an almost claim.
Almost.
Oh, too bad. Okay, so Conan Action Page by Rudy Nebrez, all Rudy Nebrez from Savage Short, and this Mark Bagley that should have been a published cover.
It was a beautiful illustration by Mr.
Whoa.
Bagley. All right, moving over to Mike Berkey, his round 11 artworks. Let's get his 11A on the screen. Here we go.
Round 11. This is a cool piece, folks. From the very, very first official Marvel Index handbook from 1983, Brett Blevins, the Vulture pinup. These pinups go for a ton. Every time these go up in auctions, they go for a ton of money. But this is the first handbook, official handbook of the Marvel Universe. Number from 1983. It was issue 12, but Blevins, inked by Rubenstein. Very cool. That's the first pinup of the Vulture done for this series. Done on 11 by 17 board. Very, very cool. Brett Blevins, inked by Joe Rubenstein. And these are always really, really sought after. So I know this one will go on site if it sell on the site if it doesn't sell tonight. But everybody gets a pretty cool, and it has the 1983 stamp on the back, and very, very cool. And the second piece, you Batman George Pratt fans, from Batman Harvest Breed. This is one of the big panels for page 7 from Batman Harvest Breed. It's 9.5 by 11.75 inches. Very cool piece, and there it is. There's the published image in the lower left. He did all his panels with each panel separately on this book, but just a great page of Batman grabbing a guy by the neck, getting ready to twist his head off, and it's signed at the bottom. Just a great, great George Pratt Batman mixed media published pinup. Beautiful.
How can I battle the Joker if you're not going to help me and buy some more art?
So true. Hey, Samuel Rojas, thank you for paying the fine for David. And we all appreciate that. The accidents happen, we know, especially on those little eye devices, right? It happens more often on those than on desktop. And George Pratt always, I believe, most often works that way, Mike. All of his panels are done separately, as most people probably know. All right, so moving to the final round before we get to the recap, round 12, of course. Anthony is going to start us off. And let's get his 12A artwork queued up and rocking and rolling. Here we go.
Now, this is hard to come by because they're mostly all spoken for before they're done. This one has become available, and I got a high detailed Thor for $2,000. This is what we charge for these when Assad is in town and doing these. So high detailed Thor, great arms, calling down the lightning, and his prototypical Thor garb, Assad's redesign. So that is a painted piece. It's on a kind of a European size board, and that is all gouache. And
So awesome.
claim, Anne. Thank you very much, Anne.
Yay!
Yep, thank you, Ann.
Congratulations.
All right,
Thank
let's get
you,
your
Ann.
next piece up there. Well, this is 3 pieces, everybody.
I'm sorry to make you work extra hard, Bill.
It's not
Okay.
It's
This
the
is another
audience.
carotid debut. Carotid debut. Oh my God. You want as Andrew Esposito art? This is page 16, 17, and 18 with that half page in between where they did ads. So it's story pages. They kind of line up. It says they line up 16, 17, and 18. I believe they're sequential. So I'm offering them all as a set for $2,000. Now, this is from a 12-cent comic book. How much 12-cent comic book art you going to get? 3 pages by Andrew Espo.
Do they get the comic book too?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put the comic book in. No problem. I sell lots of comic books. Yes! We're in the money.
We're in the money.
All right. Thank you, Ann, for that 12A purchase. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you very much.
All right. So let's get Mike on to his round 12 so we can get to the recap here. And let's get your 12A queued up and on the screen. Here you go, Mike.
For you Avengers fans and Eternals movie fans, this is one of the best pages from the book. Avengers 327. Great images. And you have Cersei on there, who's actually the main character from the Eternals movie that came out this past weekend. Great, fantastic 31-year-old Avengers page with great images of Cersei, Captain America, Iron Man, She-Hulk, and Thor as Thor swings his hammer to try to get them. Him and Cersei try to swing his hammer and use her powers to go to another dimension. But just a great Paul Ryan, inked by Tom Palmer page with all the main heroes: Cap, Iron Man, Thor, and Cersei, and She-Hulk is in there as well. Just a beautiful, beautiful Ryan Palmer page. 31 years old. So that's
all right,
the
next
first
up,
one, folks. And I love that Bill of Thor swinging hammer. You might get Bill Cox to sign that for you one day at a comic convention.
Hey, your 12B is on the screen right now.
Full splash. Alan Weiss, inked by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Full splash from 1992 from Batman Blue and Gray. Full splash. Alan Weiss, inked by Jose Garcia Lopez. Just a great full splash. I sold a panel page for good money just a couple weeks ago, but this is a full splash. Everything is drawn. Everything is drawn. All the wording, everything is drawn on it on this page. So just a great, great full splash Batman inked by Jose Garcia Lopez. Fantastic piece, folks.
Ding, 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 Mr. Berkey. And Anthony, you did have an offer on your 11A at $1,700. You were at $2,000 on that. That was the Jerry Paris cover with Thor and Spidey on it.
Okay. That's okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Just to remind everybody which one that was. You're going to go $1,700 on that one. All right.
Woohoo!
All right. Aaron Odinson, very, very nice pickup there.
Yeah.
Aaron Odinson.
Yippee! That's awesome.
Odinson. Are you Norwegian?
Thank you very much.
My wife is Norwegian.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, I looked in the comic to make sure. And because usually there was 2 pages in a row of these kind of ad pages, but it was just a single page. So of a comic book and not an ad. These are 3 consecutive pages. So,
all right, very good. Well, that is the end of round 12. So we're going to be moving over to the recap and to get us all in the right mood.
recap.
We are in the recap now, and yeah, I believe those scores are accurate. The counts are certainly accurate. 9 sales to 5. So, Anthony, you are going to start us off in the recap. We try to stick to 30 seconds per round. What was that for?
I'm going to see who wins. Oh, no. Berkey's going to squeak it out at the end, it says. It's a two-faced coin. Two-faced.
We shall see. We shall see. So, all right. So, we know your 1A and 1B did sell to Mr. Mike Lovitz to start things off.
Love the Lovitz.
So, we're going all the way back to your 2A artwork. And let's get that one on the screen and get this recap rolling. Here we go.
All right, so this is by Steve McNiven and Mark Morales, and it's a curated debut, and it features the Avengers. And what's your best price, Anthony? How about $650? White button. $650 for that excellently featured Captain America in there. Somebody likes Captain America out there. And then the other Avengers, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Sue Storm. I mean, and FF and Avengers, and Namor's even in there. Namor sneaks an appearance.
Really cool.
Lots of characters on that one. So $650 is your best price, Anthony? Is that a yes?
How about $6.25? $6.25. Let's do $6.25.
Aha! $625 is the best price.
All right, $625 is your best price on your 2A artwork by Mr. McNiven and Morales. Let's move on to your 2B artwork.
Now that's
Whoa.
that's the Captain America again, and he confronts Brood Thor. He's turning into the Brood. I can't see the screen, Sharon.
I'm sorry,
All right.
Anthony. I thought you knew.
What's your best price on this one, Anthony?
I want to see that logo. Can you do the logo? $500. The WePub logo.
If I do, the art goes away. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So let's do 500 even on this. Nice Captain America.
500
Shield.
bucks.
Good shield. Ooh, Cap giving good shield.
Worth every penny.
And then the Brood Thor.
All right, so you're at $500 on your 2B artwork as your best price, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on to your 3A artwork. This was that Mark Bagley, John Dell Deadpool page that you were at $575.
Yes. Beheading. Behead. Look at that. Nice beheading page. Okay, let's do 5 1/4 on this. This is a really great page. 5 1/4 by the great Mark Bagley, John Dell. Deadpool assassin. He's using both his swords to chop up some bad guy. And then he's confronting, I don't know, it looks like Gentleman Ghost, but that's the wrong. So 500 there, guys. Do I hear 500?
500.
All right, so Anthony has dropped the 3A piece to $500, everybody.
Remember, the carotid to butts, guys. I saved these to debut on the show.
And we appreciate that, Anthony. So next up is your 3B artwork, the Greg Land and Jay Weinstein
Hulk
piece.
smash with Icarus, the Eternal, the lead Eternal, the head Eternal. Nice.
What's your best price, Anthony?
Let's do 650 on this right now, guys. 650. Do I hear 650? Eternals are so not hot right now. I mean, so hot right now.
They are.
Yes, they are. Okay. 6 1/4. Did I get all my offers in the regular show? Come on.
You might have. So Anthony's at $625 on his 3B artwork by Greg Land. So next up,
Jay
your-
Leist.
and Jay Light. I'm sorry, I know you rep him. Next,
Yeah.
so your 4A did sell to, let's see, Masid. And next up is your 4B.
Okay, this I thought was funny, and I get a laugh out of it. You know, snap. Falcon's neck goes snap like Gwen's did off the bridge. All right, so let's do 475 on this one. 475 on the Jurgens Hannah alternate double action alternate universe thing going on. Girls Reborn. 475.
All right, 475 on your 4B by Jurgens and Scott Hanna. Next up is your 5A. You're at 750 on this
Yes,
Ramos and Dave
750.
Davis Steel annual page.
Let's all right, so this is an early splash by Umberto. I like it a lot. Let's do 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Let's get some action out of this chat. 6 1/4. 6 1/4 for the Steel annual page of John Henry in the Civil War armor. Think so. Civil War armor? That's a Civil War cannon that he fires.
Hello? Turn those machines back on! Is this chat even working?
I thought it was an appropriate moment for that. So you're at 625?
600.
600.
Let's do 600.
Okay, 600 on Anthony's 5A artwork. So we're moving over to 5B now. Another Ramos piece, Strange Academy, number 6.
Check it out.
Yes, Strange Academy, all Doctor Strange page and then he's like doing some magic with a bunch of characters. And let's go
So much detail on this one.
do 6 1/4 on this one, guys. That's a really good price on Strange Academy pages. They go fast when they're
It's a very good price.
offered out. 6 1/4. Boom.
Claimy.
Yep. All right.
It's a
You see
beauty.
that one again?
So you're at 625 on that one, Anthony?
I'm shocked that didn't sell. Shocked.
625, right?
6 even is okay.
Okay.
That's Doctor Strange doing magic. He's doing the magic.
600 on Anthony's 5A and 5B, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
So-
Jason Wood said 600 on the B.
all right. Yep. I can pull that one up there right now.
All right. So
5B.
that's this, right?
That is the Doctor Strange. You got it.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's a really good price.
Yay!
6B.
I concur. All right. So moving over to 6A now. This was your Darrow Ant-Man and the Hydra Spider piece. You were at 875 on this one.
Very big, large art. 875. I'll do 750 on it tonight. Tonight only here on the chat for the Dueling Deal is a comic book.
How
art.
much?
6. I said. What did I say?
You
I
said-
don't remember.
You said 750, Anthony.
750. All right. Look at this. I love Ant-Man. Look at him. He's riding that big ant.
Is that your lowest price?
Yeah, I was so sad in the Ant-Man movie where Anthony got killed. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
All right. So is 750 your best price, Anthony? Just wanted to know.
I'll float it out there at 700 for you, Bill.
Oh,
All right.
Need some more action.
All right. So you're at
Seven.
$700 on this Jeff Darrow 6A Ant-Man piece.
Very
Now,
large art piece.
Yes. So your 6B artwork did sell to Jay Murray, and both pieces in the 7A slot sold to Alexander and Welch. So next up is your 7B artwork.
Oh,
Frank
here
Miller
we
sketch
have
cover.
it. Oh my God, the Frank Miller Electra. Wow. Really tight on these. You can't get these commissions for this much.
Well, what's your best price on this one, Anthony?
Like 1,100. I'm very tight on this one. Frank Miller Electra. Lots of scribbly Frank Miller pencils on this.
cool details.
And you got the FM.
All right. So
11.
sticking at 11. Is that a yes, Sharon? I don't
All
know.
right, tonight,
Anthony.
tonight only for our customers, our fans, and our viewing 1,000.
Okay, you heard it, everyone.
1,000.
Mike
I
Anthony.
can't replace it for that.
Artwork. Yeah, we've heard that on some other shows. But all right, so $1,000 on Anthony's 7B Frank Miller sketch
All
cover.
right,
That
here
is
it
his
goes.
best price. And somebody asked, did the Tarzan sell? It did sell to Rick Welch for $450 earlier. Someplace, so at some point in time between like rounds 9 and 11, that happened.
Yeah,
So-
because I split it up, and the Deja sold first, and then
Yes,
Tarzan.
exactly. So next up is your 8A artwork. This is the Arbel Jones Power Man and Iron Fist cover quality commission, and you were at $11.50 on this one. What is your best price?
$11.50. How about $9.50 for this of Arbel Jones? I mean, the amount of work that went into this is amazing, and that's like very publishable quality. Is publishable? Is that a word? Published quality, cover quality. All right, $9.50. I got $9.50. Do I hear 900? 900. Yeah, 900. Nope. Again, offered it here first, guys. 900.
900 on the Arbel Jones commission. That was Anthony's 8A. Next up is his 8B. This was that Tom Morgan commission that had plenty of
Really cool.
characters
Tom
on it.
Morgan. Yeah. Great Marvel commission.
And what's
I
your
could
best
do-
price on this one? Yeah.
Yeah, 900. Let's do 900 on this one too.
All right.
It's a great deal.
Anybody at 900? Tom Morgan.
Oh,
How about
going
850?
Once.
850. Let's go 850. There used to be bricks, but they broke through them. No?
Kind of like you at the beginning of the show, Anthony.
Which one? I broke through bricks. Arr!
Exactly.
Yes,
the
I'm a
human-
dueling. Go the comic book art. Rock, paper, scissors, rock.
Ugh.
All right. So Anthony's at 850 on his 8B artwork. Next up is his 9A Justice League Task Force DPS. You were at $1,000 on this one, Anthony.
Yeah. Let's go. That is so funny, Samuel Rojas. The slow claim penetrates the shield. All right, I love that. Okay, but we have a McNiven at 550. Where was I at that one?
I was going to address it after you
Okay.
got to this one.
All right, so let's go. Where's my Hour Man fan out there at
Anthony,
800?
800. All right.
What were you going to say? 850? You're going to sell it at 850?
I wasn't going to sell it at 850. I just
Okay.
wanted to.
800.
All right. So you're at $800 on your 9A artwork. And that is your best price.
Yeah, where's my preacher man out there that likes Hour Man and the JSA?
All right. So when Paul was offering you 550, that was on your 2A artwork. You were at 625 on that one, down from 750, and he is offering you 550 on that one.
The McNiven?
Which was your 2A. Yes. You don't remember which one that was? You want me to pull it up on the screen?
Is that the that's the Avengers, right?
The New Avengers 10 page, yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Want to get some more action here in the recap.
All right. So your 2A artwork is going for $550 to Paul. Very good, Paul. Congratulations on that one. Thank you very much.
What's in the box? Pain. Fear is a mind killer.
All right. So 9A is at 800. So we're going over your 9B right now. This was the pair.
And remember, that comes with the prelim. The prelim as well. $100 value, I think. All right. What's in the box? Okay, we got Gil Kane. I got a Gil Kane duo, but I've been scolded about it, so I won't do it again. So now is the only time you can get a 2 different theme page by that same artist. Rattle, rattle. What's in the box? Gwyneth as a young girl.
Want to see something
She had-
really scary?
She had that same haircut in the movie, I think. Her head ended up in the box.
I don't
By
remember
Andrew
that.
Kevin Walker, who's a big comic card collector. He wrote
Ding, ding,
7.
ding.
All right.
What is your best price on this one, Anthony?
How about 1,000 for the pair? That's like getting this Gil Kane at 250. That's a.
All right, so $1,000 for the pair. Anthony's 9B. Only a few more here to go for Anthony. Next up is your 10A artwork, and it was a 2-piece set of Ramos.
Yeah,
Champions
Hulk
artwork. You were-
splash, Hulk smash, Hulk splashy smash. Oh, yeah. The 500 on the Darrow's too little. 500 on the Darrow's too little.
Hey, Anthony, it's best to address.
All right,
those
so I'm going to
after
do $1,250 on these 2 Hulk splashes by the great Humberto Ramos. You get a portfolio, you get a nice winner chicken dinner card in there. It's going to be signed by the Sharona. Yeah.
These are really awesome.
All right, so on the one that's on the screen, the pair of pieces by Ramos, you're at $1,250, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let me pull up a couple offers that you did just have. One from Todd Sheffer on the Darrow at $650. You were at $700 on that on your
Claim.
birthday artwork.
James Claim. Oh my God.
Anthony, on this
Okay, so where
offer
are we
from
at with
Todd,
this one?
you were at $700 on the Darrow piece.
All
and-
righty. I like Ant-Man, but I'll let him go for $650. Okay.
All right. So Anthony,
Todd, thank you.
accepting
Todd.
Todd Sheffer's $650 offer on his 6A artwork. Thank you very much, Todd. And so next up was Christopher Daly trying to split up your pair of Gil Kane pieces, and he was offering you.
You knew that would happen.
Well, that's why I don't think it's a good
That's
idea.
why you don't like it. All
Well,
right. So
not good for you or this show because it slows
All
things
right.
down. $550.
I want to do On this one alone, as a pair, I had them at $12.50. I want to do at least $6.50 on this one. $6.50. Because I had a couple others from this issue, and they sold at $7.50 from the website. So $6.50 tonight. $6.50 for the sexiest man alive. Who's that? Who's that?
I don't know, but so you're at $6.50 on that. Christopher's offer is off the table at the
Excuse me,
moment.
put that on.
And just let me get over to Kelly Goon's offer of $400 on your Bagley Dell Deadpool page. You were at $500 on that one.
Can we do $4.50 on the Deadpool? That's a really good price on that. That's a great action page. $4.50 on the Deadpool.
All right, so Anthony has countered on his 3A artwork at $4.50, and it's more open to everybody if you'd like it, but it's specifically to you, Kelly. All right, so we were.
Tony, is that a claim on? An offer on something, or is that a joke? Tony Bissler, $6.50.
All right.
Okay, Kelly says $4.50 on the Deadpool is good.
Correct.
Okay,
Kelly has accepted the 3A $450 price tag, and yes, it was a joke. So moving right along, the 10A from Ramos, the Champions 2-piece set, was at $12.50 from Anthony. So his 10B sold to Siege again, and his 11A sold to Aaron Odinson. So next up was the 11B, 2 pieces of Conan art.
All right, let's do it. We got the Mark Bagley, and we got the Rudy Nebres. Woo! Now, this Rudy Nebres, I got a few of these. They sold like hotcakes from the website.
What's your best price on these, Anthony?
All right, so $17.50. $17.50 on the pair. Are you a Conan fan out there? I especially curated these to butts for Conan fan. Look at that detail. That's cover quality, and then that's a half splash with a great horse. And Neil Adams said that he thought Rudy Nebres was like the best. All right, so $17.50 would be $1,000 and $750, or $12.50 and $500.
All right, so we're at $17.50 on your 11B, and that is your best price, I imagine, right? Because we're not splitting it up and offering different prices here.
No, not unless somebody makes an offer.
Exactly, but we're moving on. You're at $7.50 on your 11B.
$1,700 even. How about $1,700 even? Okay.
All right, sounds good. 12A has sold. That was the Assad piece that was sold to Ann Smith. So your final piece of the night is your 12B. The Ross Andrew, Mike Esposito trifecta, 3 pages.
Yep. Consecutive pages of 12-cent DC art. Wow.
And the comic book.
And a nice VF comic book.
And what is the best price on these 3 pieces of art?
Man, how about, the lowest I want to go is like 18. 18 for the carotid debuts of the Flash, Ross Andrew, 3 pages in a row. 3 pages in a row.
With the book.
1,800.
All right. Well, 1,800 is Anthony's best price on the 12.
Yeah, because the 2 big pages are $1,000 pages alone, and I was giving you the half page for free in it. If you love the Bagley, make an offer.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for picking up pieces there in Anthony's recap. So now we're moving over to Mr. Berkey. And let's see, we're going all the way back up to your 1B artwork because your 1A was sold to Jason Vignola. So let's get the 1B for Mike on the screen. Here we go.
This is a great Manuel Garcia. I'll do $300. You got the female Moon Knight character, but it's called, her name is Stephanie Brown. Her name is Spoiler on this. Great Batman, great Batmobile, and Batman and her throughout. Just a great page. $300. Just a great page. The female Moon Knight character. And I love that old-time golden age looking Batmobile, too. $300. Manuel Garcia and Andrew Pepoy. $300. I'll tell you what, Johnny, if you can do 275, I'll do 275 on it. Johnny or anybody else, whoever says first gets it, 275.
All right, there you go. Mike, you're at 275 on your 1B Robin page.
Great page.
And Gabe Carino has claimed it at 275. Thank you, Gabe.
Gabe.
All right, so next up is your 2A artwork.
I'll do 350 on this. Tom Greimer. Whoops, sorry about it. Semi-splash page. Superman in every panel. It's a great Candor story. 350. Great page with Superman, and you have Scorn on it. And from Superman framed for the murder of Sarah Mole. But very cool. He's in Candor also, so the Candorians are trying to put him in jail. But very, very cool page. 350. I'll do 3 1/4. Superman in every panel. Great page. Tom Grindberg, inked by Tom Palmer. I mean, this is a great page. 23 years old.
Indeed, Mike.
Folks.
3 1/4 on Mike's 2A. And yes, Johnny, unfortunately, Gabe slipped in and stole that one right out from under you. You did the negotiating, and that happens sometimes, as we all know. Got to be quick. All right, so Mike, you were at 325 on your 2A. So next up is your 2B artwork.
For the heck of it, to keep things going, 300 before the end of the show. 300 before the end of the show.
All right, 300 is Mike's best price on
that
his
one's
2A.
going to go. Tom Grindberg, Tom Palmer, folks. Okay. $300. Wow.
All right. Next up is your 2B artwork. Not on the screen yet. Artwork. There it is.
Very cool. And also, you get a penciled babe on the back of it too. But Lionel Francis, Tim Townsend, $400. Great page. Get a load of that. Wolverine. You got Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Marrow, Professor X, all battling the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Half splash in the center there. You got the Blob too, signed at the bottom. $400. Doozy. Cheap page from the ring title. Uncanny 364. That's a good page. That one's going to go, folks.
All right, so you're $400 on that one?
Oh, what we say, 400, yeah?
Yep, 400. All right, Mike's at 400.
Jason, you know what? First 375 gets it. Whoever puts in the column first, 375 gets it. What the heck? We're here to sell. First 375 gets it on the side, folks, from the main title. Lionel Francis Ewan, Tim Townsend. Great art team. And you got a pencil babe on the back, whoever that is.
All right, Jason has picked that up at 375. Thank you very much, Jason. All right. And next up is your 3A artwork, the Massafera Storm study piece that you were at $500.
Yeah, I'll do 4 1/4. Again, this is for the cover. This is the image of Storm used on the cover of that piece. So very, very cool. 4 1/4. The heck with it. I'll do $400 just to keep it going. $400. Storm from the cover of Trial of Magneto #1 painting, the pencils that he used for the cover painting. 400. Very, very cool on that. Signed too at the bottom and dated. And Bill, can you just show the published painted cover just one last time? Oh, this is the size of this is 8.5 by 11 3/4. And see, look at the Storm there on the right, and that's the piece for it, for the cover. So very, very cool. 8.5 by 11.75 inches. The Storm cover study. So $400 for that one. That's a good piece.
All right, so $400 on Mike's.
These are the pieces that haven't sold. So.
Very, very true. All right, and yeah, Todd and Deb, you did write it right, but Jason was negotiating so that everybody knew what piece he was talking about and before he claimed it. So it happens sometimes, but very good, very good. So okay, Mike, you got those 2 pieces left. Moving on to your next available piece. Let's see, your 3B sold to Greg Teagues and your 4A sold to Mark Hager. So your 4A is the next one available. That was the Larson Jansen Thor.
Man, I think let's see, 3A. What is that? Oh, okay. We got a claim on that one.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll do I'll do 550 on this one. You got Thor all over it, and the Wrecking Crew, and the Warriors 3. Very, very cool piece. Eric Larson, inked by Claus Jansen. Very cool piece with action all around. You know what? The heck with it. I'll do 500. 500 before the end of the show. Eric Larson. I think somebody actually made an offer of 500 earlier. So 500 for this one. First 500 gets it. I know this one just sold. The store.
Correct. I'll just put that back up on the screen. Michael Wygant did pick up the 3A
Thanks, Mike.
Massifera piece at $400. All right, so you're at 500.
Yeah, the first 500 gets it. So,
so 500 on your
Wrecking Crew and Thor. So and the Warriors 3. Very cool.
All right, $500 on your 4B.
bucks.
Next up is your 5A artwork. That was an Alex Maleev Starfire piece.
Very cool. Just to cut to the chase, I'll do 500 on this. A beautiful 11 by 17 full pinup signed. Very, very cool. Oddly enough, it was done on the back of a cover. It was supposed to say Dr. Tomorrow on the back of it, but on cover stock. But very, very cool. Beautiful Starfire. $500. Very, very cool. Full pinup right there. And that one, $500.
All right, so $500 on the Starfire piece.
Yep.
Let's see.
Actually, since nobody said nothing, I'll do 475 before we go off the air. 475. Last chance.
Last call on the 5A at 475.
These are the only
Now
ones that sold, folks.
That's true, but now we're moving over to your 5B, and
5B.
that one started out at 6, but you've already lowered it to 550.
Yep. Let's see. Where's the other piece to it? Yeah, 550. I'll do 550. I know somebody offered 500 earlier. I'll take the 500. Whoever says 500 on the right side, I'll just do that. First 500 gets it. You get the full pencils. I mean, and they are detailed pencils, and the full inks. Because somebody offered 500 earlier, but I wanted to wait for the recap. So 500 gets them. You get the pair, both 11 by 17 boards. That's a great deal and great art right there, folks.
All right, they may not be here any longer, but
Yeah, that's okay.
Mike has lowered the 5B to $500.
Those are going to sell for sure on site, but I'd rather sell it to somebody tonight.
All right, so next up is your 6A artwork. That was the Tim Truman Black Lamb 5 semi-splash page.
Very cool. I forgot to point out that he did layouts on the back of it too. Sort of cool. So the Dracula 750. I'll go 650 on it. Tim Truman pencils and inks. I mean, the detail on this is just stunning. Just beautiful, beautiful. Dracula and his daughter. Very, very cool. And I think we have a claim. Oh, claim on the other one. Okay.
Correct.
But 650. You know what? Yeah, on that one. When I said 650.
You were at 650.
You know what? I'll do 600. 600. Tim Truman, Dracula, splash page. 24 years old. 600. And you got the layouts on the back, sort of cool. And then the published on the front. Gorgeous Tim Truman. Tim Truman stuff is sweet. So,
all right, so
again,
600 is 600 on this one, though, right?
Yeah, 600 on the Dracula splash.
And just showing again that Michael Wygant did pick up 5B at $500. Congratulations on another one, Michael. All right, so next up is your 6B artwork. That was the Tom Grummett, Kerry Nord Silver Surfer page.
Wow. That's a good one. This one has Mephisto and Silver Surfer on it. Do you have the image there, Bill?
Well, Maureen's in control of those at the moment.
Oh, no problem, no problem. What was my price on that? $750. I will do $650 for tonight. Surfer throughout. You have Agatha Harkness and Mephisto.
Sorry, she's got the
wrong image. That one sold. Yep.
Nope, she's
that
going totally.
No,
she is way in the wrong direction now. Yep, I'll take care of it.
But that's okay. You got Surfer throughout. There you go. And there's the published page too. You got Agatha Harkness, Surfer, Alicia Masters, and Mephisto. $6.50. That is a good deal, folks. And signed at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Jason was asking about the Tim Truman. I didn't know if that he was interested in that one or not, but that's a doozy surfer. Surfer throughout as he's trying to come from Mephisto's netherworld back to Agatha Harkness is doing a spell to bring him back to present day. So that's what that is. And Mephisto is facing him. So that's a good piece. Woo. By Greinberg.
650 is your best on that one?
650.
Yep, 650 is Mike's best price on the 6B artwork.
Tom Grummett, Kerry Nord drew that one.
That is true. Now, your 7A did sell to Tony R. So 7B is the next one available, and that was
the Erwin Hasen cover recreation by the great Golden Age artist. I had 900 on that. I will do 800. Beautiful, beautiful page by the original artist. First appearance of the evil villain called the Fiddler. This was actually the last issue of all Flash comics, too. Penciled and inked, all the logo, everything is hand-drawn by the great Golden Age artist, Erwin Hasen. Just $800. And the size, again, of this is 11 by 14.4 inches. Beautiful cover recreation and signed at the bottom by Erwin Hasen. $800, folks. Wow. Nice piece.
All right, $800 on that one. That was Mike's 7B Erwin Hasen cover recreation. So your 8A did sell to Rich Donnelly. That was the John Romita Sr. Shadowcat design. So next up is your 8B artwork, and that was the Wolverton, the Sun.
Yeah, Wolverton, really cool, crazy piece. I had 1,000 on. Wait, what I have on it? Yeah, 1,000. You know what? Just to cut to chase, I'll do $800 on this. Again, this is published. This was published in the book called the Weekly Wolverton, but this was published in a book. I'm sorry, the book was called Lena's Bambinas. It's the 22 daughters of Basil Wolverton's Lena the Hyena, and this is the character called Barfina. But it's a published pinup, huge, 16 and a quarter by 22 inches. I'll do $800. So very cool, pencil inked and hand colored by Monte Wolverton. Very, very cool. So,
all right, so $800 on Mike's 8B, and next up is your 9A artwork. That was the Barry Kitson Azrael DPS.
The Barry Kitson, yes, the Barry Kitson. I've 1,200 on this. Just because I'll do 1,000 tonight. Only $1,000 on this one. Very cool. DPS from 1995. This is 26 years old. Beautiful, beautiful piece there.
I agree.
So Barry Kitson, huge Azrael, when they were still drawing, when they were still inking the own word balloons back in 1995. Very, very cool. $1,000. That's a doozy for a Barry Kitson piece, folks. Done on 2 11 by 17 artboards. All
right, so $1,000 is your best price on this 9A piece by Kitson.
That's a doozy.
We got 7 more artworks to go. Next up is your 9B. That was the Joe Staten, Joe Orlando showcase page with Power Girl.
9B from Showcase 97. I will do $1,250 on it. $1,250. Very, very cool piece. Basically from her premiere issue where she gets her own title. Very, very cool. Power Girl from 1997. So very cool piece there. $1,250. Very, very cool. Joe Staten by Joe Orlando. 44 years old. The first entire page. Very
cool.
He
did have an offer from Christopher Daly at $900.
Yeah. You know what, Chris? If you could do 1,000, I'll do 1,000 on it. So 500 off. If you could do 1,000, I'll do 1,000 on it. Very cool. She's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels.
All right. So you're down to $1,000.
If you want that one.
All right. That is out there at 1,000. That was Mike's 9B. Next up is your 10A. That was that incredible Hulk annual splash.
The annual splash on this one. I want to get sales. I'll do $1,200. Now this is the published, 10 years old, published splash. Boy, one of the biggest images of the Hulk you'll ever see. It's the title splash. If you look at the right colored piece, sort of cool. Identity Warriors Part 3, $1,200. Inked by Mark Pennington. Probably one of the largest Hulk splashes you will ever see on a published comic book splash page. Art goes almost all the way from top to bottom. Just a beautiful piece. And signed by inker Mark Pennington at the bottom. $1,200.
All right, so $1,200 on the Incredible Hulk splash, and you did get an offer from Rich on your 9B artwork, and that was let's see, the Joe Staten, and he's offering you 9.
Yeah, what did I say I would go to?
You went down to 1,000.
Yeah, I have to stick. If you could do 1,000, Rich, it's yours for 1,000.
All right, and then Daryl R, as we know on CAF, he's made an offer on the Azrael at $750.
Yeah.
You were at 1,000 on that one, Mike.
Yeah, Daryl, I can go down to $950 on that one. If you want that for $950, I'll do $950 on the DPS.
All right, so everybody knows, yeah, on the 9A Kitson, you're at $950. The 9B Joe Staten piece, you're at 1,000 firm, and
Correct.
on the 10A artwork, the Incredible Hulk annual piece, you were at $1,200. And
I
and
think
there's
Johnny.
yes, I was just gonna say Johnny McCloskey came in.
9B is which one? That's
the state.
yeah, for
piece.
1,000.
Correct. Johnny McCloskey got 9B for $1,000.
Okay.
And
Thanks, Johnny.
and then Daryl did kind of come back at you on the Azrael piece at 800.
Yeah, what did I say? 950?
He said 950.
Yeah, I have to keep it at the 950. I went from 1,200 to 1,000 to 950. We can do 950. It's yours.
All right,
Yeah.
and then one last one
Two boards for the price of one.
Next up is the Rich Donnelly did offer 975.
That one already sold.
Oh, that one's. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That's the one that just sold. Yep. Sorry. I'm working my way through these.
950, Daryl. It's yours.
All right. So back to Daryl at 950 on that one. So, all right. So you were at $1,200 on your 10A. Next up is your 10B. This was the Mark Teixeira, Jimmy Palmiotti, Conan.
Yeah, the lowest I'll go on this one. I'll do 1,300 on it. 1,300 on the Teixeira. Beautiful. It's drawn as a back cover and a DPS in the book. So very, very cool. From 2004, it's 70 years old. Mark Teixeira, inked by Jimmy Palmiotti, DPS and a back cover. Beautiful. From the story Conan, the Daughters of Medora. I mean, look at that. Wow. Gorgeous piece.
It is a doozy. All right, so you're 1,300 on that one.
Yep.
All right, so 1,300 on Mike's 10B. 4 more pieces to go. We've got his 11A.
Actually, I'll do 1,250 before the end of the show. 1,250.
All right, 1,250 is Mike's best price on his 10B artwork. 1,250.
Yep.
All right, 11A. This is that Brett Blevins.
11A. I really like this piece because I know a lot of collectors that collect these. The absolute lowest I'll go on tonight is 1,500 because I know it's going to sell as soon as I put it on the site. I'll do 1,500 tonight. This is from the very, very first series of official Index of the Marvel Universe. Very, very cool. Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe. This is from the first series, the first time. You know, usually Byrne and all these guys did it and everything. But very, very, very cool.
Hey, Mike, so you did.
15. Yeah.
You had a $1,400 offer on Comic Art from Comic Art Boston.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for my Comic Art Boston, buddy. That's fine. 1,400.
All right, so 1,400 on Mike's 11A to Comic Art Boston. All right, very, very nice. Thank you,
I'll do
Comic
that.
Art Boston.
You want this one also? Yeah.
All right, so next up, we got 3 more to go. Next up is your 11B. It was the George Pratt Batman Harvest
The George
Breed.
Pratt 750. I'll do 1,500 on that. George Pratt Batman. Look at that. Wrapping the guy around the neck, getting ready to twist his head off. I will do 1,500 for this beautiful mixed media. I mean, this would make Bill Sienkiewicz proud, this piece. George Pratt, hard to find his art. Just a great, great published pinup by the great George Pratt. It's 9.5 by 11.75 inches. It's 21 years old from Batman, Harvey Freed. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. 1,500 on that one, folks.
All righty, $1,500 on Mike's 11B artwork from George Pratt. That's a beauty. All right, we got 2 more pieces to go here. Next up is your 12A Paul Ryan Tom Palmer Avengers page.
I'll do 1,600. Very, very cool. I love this. You got Cersei Cap. You got Cersei Cap at the top. You got the humongous Thor swinging his hammer with She-Hulk and Iron Man on the second panel. Iron Man, Cap, Cersei, and then you got Iron Man and Cersei. Holy moly.
What's your best price, Mike?
1,600.
All
Paul Ryan, inked by Tom Palmer. In Avengers is some of the toughest Paul Ryan stuff to find. This is 31 years old, folks. One of the best pages to the book and signed by inker Tom Palmer. I mean,
I won't autograph that one, though. Just so everybody know that. I know Mike suggested I would if you ever bought it. I will not sign that one.
Oh, you will sign that one? Great.
I will not.
I thought you said, I didn't hear the not. Sorry about that.
Not, yes. That's all right. All right. So 1,600 is where you're sticking?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a doozy. You know what? For tonight, 1,500 for tonight. 1,500.
Okay, $1,500 on Mike's 12A Avengers page. So we've got one more piece to go. 12B. You're at $2,000 on this Alan Weiss and Garcia Lopez.
Alan Weiss by Garcia Lopez. I will do 1,750. 1,750. This is almost 30 years old. Inked by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Batman splash. Everything is drawn here. This isn't stat. All this up here is inked. This is all drawn. It's fantastic. Now, they do have paste up word balloons, but they covered other balloons underneath them. But all this is drawn. It's all drawn at the top. Beautiful collage splash from the book. Batman, blue, gray, the bat. Page 29, splash. 1,800. You're never going to find a Garcia Lopez Batman splash for under $2,000. 1,800. Matter of fact, I'll do 1,750. So 1,750 tonight only. 1,750 and 1,500, folks.
1,750 and 1,500 on Mike's 12B and 12A. Still,
if somebody wanted the pair, I'd do 3,100.
Oh, now you're trying to get creative.
Yeah, like my buddy Anthony over there. Mike Lovitz is usually the one that does those package deals.
3,100 for the pair. Oh, that's a deal. You were at 3,250 for the pair.
Sorry if I tried.
And an Avengers.
Oh my god.
Let's see what do we got there.
Is that it?
Let's see. What was 2A?
Well, 2A from you, Mike, was your Grindberg Palmer Superman page. You were at 300 even on that one, so you're getting a 250 offer on that.
Boy, that's a good page. Is this one? Was this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
If you do 275, I'll do 275. It's a great page. Superman in every panel with Surfer, blah, blah.
Anthony, you're not trying to show any art or anything. What's up with that?
What? Are we in the recap?
I think Anthony must have fallen asleep.
After I'm looking at those scores, I will do 3,000 for these last two. 3,000.
Right. Anthony did just have an offer from Gabe on the Tom Morgan piece that you were. I don't even remember where you were at.
Oh,
you were
Andrew Esposito for how much? All right.
Oh, well, Lee agreed to the 275 on this one, Bill.
Okay, so you agreed on the 275 and to leave parameter. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. Anthony, you got a $700 offer on your 8B artwork that you were at 850 at.
I will do
700 on the Morgan.
Yep.
850. Well, yeah. I'm looking for it. Where is it? Okay. So I was at how much?
You were at 850, and you got an offer from Gabe at 700.
Larson. Bill, what was our price on
You
the
know what? I'm
Larson?
going to do it with Gabe. Gabe's got some an order working, and I'm going to do that with Gabe.
All right, so Anthony has
Nice.
taken $700 on his 8B to Gabe Carino. And what was your question, Mike? I'm sorry.
Let me
Thank
ask,
you,
the
Gabe.
vampire page is still available, Frank. And Frank, I am holding a large cover for you. We have to discuss it after the show. But the vampire, the Truman and the Larson, what were our prices on those, Bill?
The Tim Truman piece, you were at $600, and the Larson, you were at $500.
6 and 5. 6 and 5. I'll do 575, 475 before we go off the air. 575. You get the pencil on the back. 575, 475.
I didn't even see it. Oh,
What was my last number on this?
And
1750.
3,000 for the pair, folks. I'll do 3,000.
yes, Anthony. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right, Stanley. This is the time to confuse both myself and the ladies in the studio. And Daryl says he's still at $800 on that
Yeah.
Azrael.
What did I tell him? 950 or 975?
Nick, I can do 17 even on these. That's a
You were at
really good number.
You were at 950, Mike.
950, yeah.
17 even for the 3 in a row. With the comic. Oh, look at the 12-cent comic
All right.
model.
So any
Well, I'm
offers
not
on
really.
these?
I'm not seeing any. I didn't really see any offers. People
Okay.
were, like you said, they were
Yeah,
just
last
asking on prices.
chance, the Larson, 475 and
Arvell Jones.
Okay. Well, I think.
Our man.
You got an offer from Matt Moore at $600 on that Wolverton piece, Mike.
yeah, what was my lowest number on it?
You got there's
It's
too
like
many notes and
700, I
scribbles
think.
on this thing. The Wolverton, you were at $800.
Man, if we can meet in the middle, I'll do $700. I was at 8 as my lowest. I went from 1,000 to 8. I'll do 700 for it. It's huge if you want it for 700.
Look at this Conan pair. See it now, guys. 2 different artists in the same round. You won't see it again.
575, folks. Last game, 575. And Larson, Jansen, 475. That's the last. You're never going to find Thor, the Warriors 3, and the Wrecking Crew by Larson for 475.
$1,000 for a Frank Miller. Oh my
You
God,
are so
it's a
very
good
right,
one.
Miguel.
700
All right.
on
Well,
that.
I'm not seeing any offers coming in.
Matt,
The studio
700,
has
Matt, it's
called
yours.
it
It's a huge
A-
piece, Matt. 700.
a victory for Anthony.
Yeah.
His,
Whoa! Face it, Tiger!
What?
his streak is
2 in a
continuing.
row. Team
Holy mackerel.
Unless somebody
Rock,
wants
paper,
to come
scissors,
back.
rock.
Unless somebody wants to come back for 2,900 on these last 2.
I don't know.
Anthony defeated me. I'm not dynamic anymore. Superman is too powerful. Super Anthony is just too powerful. Anthony is just too superior. He is super, man.
Can I talk in my own meme or not?
I'm sorry. Mike recorded that and we really didn't know what to do with it. And then
I don't even remember recording that.
Boom.
yeah,
It's a knockout blow. Look
Yep,
at the
it
cake
certainly
lady
was.
in round 8. Look at
All right, but hey, I wanted to thank Christopher Daly for that. Yes,
Hey,
Mike's
Bill.
going to go back to 90 seconds.
Bill,
What
if
was
he's
that?
back to it, just for the heck of it, I'll do the 600 for Matt Moore on this if he's still there. What the heck?
All right,
I want at
if
least
Matt
equal
would
Anthony and Scales.
confirm. Right, if Matt will confirm that $600 offer is still good.
Yeah, Matt,
on
you
the
can have this
AP.
for the 600, buddy. That's fine.
Anthony, did you bring your $1,000 bottle of cologne? You probably don't have that with you.
It's not 1,000. Come on, don't exaggerate. It's only 100.
Matt Moore got it.
I don't
All right.
buy stuff
Lightly
from the.
missed here. Lightly missed. Lightly missed.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
No other sales, guys?
All right, and hey Gwen, just so you know, in the studio that Mike's 8B did just sell for $600 to Matt Moore. Thank you very much. All right, we are calling it a night, everybody. Thank you so much for
Rock,
tuning
paper,
in.
scissors, rock.
And of course, we've got, you'll see me tomorrow night on a CAF update at 9 p.m. I'm going to make it a quick one just because we've still got some prep work to do before the big weekend Comic Art live show. So be ready for that. Starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday for you premium members out there and 1 p.m. for you.
Oh, Bill, don't forget, tell everybody our show is on Monday next week.
That is correct. Next Monday, we are having a $1,000 and under show, rounds 1
No
through 6.
Wednesday.
Yes, it will be one.
No Wednesday?
No Wednesday, because that's the day before Heritage Signature starts. And for whatever reason, Comic Link is having their auction in the evening on that day. I have no idea why. So yeah, we're steering clear of Wednesday next week, and we'll just do it on Monday.
Okay, everybody that doesn't get what they want on the Comic Art live show, we're going to be coming back with some Dueling Dealers, good stuff.
Hey, and so everybody knows, you see the contact information on the screen. Let's make it really big. Email both Mike and Anthony tonight if you picked up any art. Let them know which artworks you claimed, your mailing address, and, well, we're not going to even say Facebook because nobody did it from Facebook tonight. Let them know your YouTube name and everything will be good. So, again, thank you.
Yep. I try to send PayPal invoices as soon as possible, as soon as I get your info of what your PayPal is.
Yeah. Always have your address on your emails, folks. And just real quick, I only have 5 pieces for next show because I didn't know it was going to be a cheaper show, so I have to push my expensive stuff to a couple weeks later. But I have a phenomenal 1990s Legend of the Back Knight battle page, a phenomenal Philippe Massafera X-Men pinup, similar to the Storm one that just sold, a phenomenal Tim Truman 1980s Grimjack page, and a Jason Fabok phenomenal DC pinup. That's all I have so far.
There you go. And don't forget, everybody, you're going to get a cool Dueling Dealers trading card with every order that was picked up this evening. And again, thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Check out Comic Art Live this weekend.
Thanks,
and thanks for all the super chats tonight.